When talking about program efficiency, sometimes it's good to take a look at maybe writing your program recursively. Recursion is the process of a method that calls itself to solve a problem. Sometimes this process can help reduce the space requirement or the execution time and therefore make the program more efficient. It can call itself again and again to help break down a larger problem to solve it in smaller steps. Let's take a look at a simple example where we want to print out a countdown from 10 to 1 and then print the word blast off. So in this example, we want to stop when the number gets to 0. In the main, we print out the message the countdown has begun. Then we call the countdown method, and we give it the number 10. That transfers control to line 19, where we have our countdown method. So the count variable now has the number 10. It says if count is equal to 0, return, because that's our base case. In any recursive problem, it's really important to figure out what constitutes the end of your process. In this case, it's when count reaches 0. This is called the base case, and without it, we would have an infinite loop, because the method would constantly call itself with no end. So if it's not the base case, what happens is we go to line 23 and we print out whatever the count variable is at that time with a ... and then we call the method again, and we say call countdown with count minus 1. Now it goes back up and calls countdown with 9. This keeps happening until it gets to 0. Let's run the program. If I expand my window a little bit, you can see it printed out the countdown has begun, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. This is a very simple example of recursion. For an interesting example of recursion, check out the problem titled Towers of Hanoi. That's a really interesting example of recursion.